Hi, I'm going to teach you how to create the Catch the Duck game that I made. First, you open up your Scratch screen, and then you'll have a sprite here. You can move them around. You want to start by setting up the background. So you're going to click on Stage, and then it goes to the stage instructions that you can set up. So you click Backgrounds, and you can either import one that you already have or paint one. I painted one. So you want to click Paint and then come over here, and this is your screen here. And let's see. I'll make all the background black and create a maze with the blue. So you want to create a path for your cat to move around in. You can create a hard one or a simple one. I'm using the rectangle tool here just because it's faster than painting it. So you want to create a maze for your cat to fit through. So all I'm doing is just holding down and dragging and creating a path. You can make it hard or simple. We'll resize our cat to make sure it fits. So the cat will start here. I'm going to come up and go over here. So we have a few different ways it can go. Alright, so that looks good for now. You can make it however you want to. Hit OK, and then it should move over here. So, I just double clicked on the sprite here. You can change the sprite if you want or rename it. Here, you can rename it up here. Unlock it and then rename it. I'm just going to keep it as Sprite 1 for right now. Alright, I'm going to edit him so that he's smaller. Oops. Let's see. Alright, we're going to make him a little smaller. In order to resize him, you can change him around in this. You're going to click over here. I'm going to make him smaller, so I'm going to shrink him. I want to make sure he fits through all the paths that I made. It should be good. Let's see, make sure he fits. Oh, he's a little big for that one. Let's see, should fit there. You don't want to make them too small because you want to make it a little bit challenging. Okay. Alright, after you set up your sprite, you want to have a target goal over here. So I'm going to create a new sprite. I'm going to import one just so we don't have to draw one. And I had a duck on mine. Let's see. There's the duck. We'll make him smaller. Oops. Okay. I'm going to put him up in this corner over here. So our maze is pretty simple on here, but our goal is to get to the duck. If you want to make it more complicated, you can make more paths and make this narrower. Alright. So now we've done the background, and we're going to start on the script. So you need to have an opening control, so you can either do when the flag is clicked or when they hit the space key. I'm going to do when the flag is clicked. Okay. So when they click the flag, the green flag up here, it's going to start. And I want the cat to always be in this corner over here when it starts. So you go to the purple, let's see. Our stage is selected. Alright, let's click on the game. Alright, now we're back in the game. Let's delete this. I'll go back here. You have to click on the sprite to make sure you're not still in the background. Alright, so let's start out with the control. So I'm going to start out when you click the cat, your game will start. Alright. Whenever you click the cat, you want to make sure it goes to the beginning. So you're going to click on the blue motion up here. Click Go To. And these are the coordinates for him. You want to see where he's at. You can see down here 204 and negative 138. So you want to fix that. So the cat will always go here when you click on it to start over the game. Alright. So whenever you have the cat, you want him to be following your mouse. So let's see, you're going to have it point towards your mouse pointer, and you want him to be able to move. So we're going to have him move 4 spots. This says move 10 steps. We're going to change it to 4. So whenever he starts moving, he's going to move 4 steps towards your mouse. So when you move the mouse, he'll move towards it. And if the cat hits this color, you want him to bounce back to the start. So the object is to stay away from the blue walls. So let's see. We'll have to go here. And we're going to say if he's touching so if he's touching the color, we're going to pick this color. So if he's touching that color, he's going to go back to this at the beginning. So I'll have to bring in another one. Make sure it's the same. 204 and negative 138. So I'll go back to the beginning. Alright. We also want him to play a sound if he goes back there. Let's go to sounds, play sound. We'll have a meow. Alright. Okay. We want him to keep moving until he gets to the duck. So we're going to say repeat until, there it is. Repeat until, we have to go up to sensing. We'll say touching sprite 2. Alright, and we'll put this in here. So he's going to keep moving towards the mouse until he gets to the duck. We want to make sure that he has a timer, and the timer is going to reset once he touches the blue. click our timer on. You see it up at the top there? We're going to say reset timer if he touches the blue. Alright, and when he gets to the duck, we want to have it make a happy noise. So we're going to go to sound, play. That's the meow. I'm going to play a different one. You can either record your own sound here or you can import one. Let's import one. Alright. Oh, that sounds like a good one. We'll have him play a fairy dust sound whenever he gets to the duck. Have it on the bottom here. And then we want to make sure everything stops once the timer stops and all of the scripts stop once he gets to the duck. So we'll do stop all at the bottom. So let's test it out. Click him, moves all around. So if he hits the blue, he goes back to the beginning. You want to be able to get him to the duck over here. We might have to make him a little bit smaller. Let's make him a little smaller. Alright. Just a little bit smaller. Alright. And it gets to the duck. We need to make sure our timer stops though. Okay, we're going to take our timer out here. We're going to uncheck the timer. We're going to do variables instead. We're going to make a variable for cat. So we'll do cat points. Well, cat time. For the sprite only. Okay. We have that, so we're going to set, when it starts out, we're going to set cat time to 0. We're going to change cat time by 1. Alright, let's try that out. Alright, there we go. So it stops when you get to the end. It doesn't reset every time you hit the blue because you want it to count the entire time. So if he hits the blue, you don't want it to reset. So we'll have it do cat time here. You can adjust it if you want to double click it. Let's see. Let's fix the variable. You're going to just double click it twice so that it just has the number. So let's try it out. Click on the cat. You can move it until it gets to the duck. And the time will just keep going until you get to the duck. Stop it for right now. So you have to see how long it takes you to get to the duck here. So that's how you make the maze with the cat.